What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Wide Eye Sports. If you're new to the channel, every single week we go through the previous week, the following week, we look up betting lines, we talk about the NFL. If you like that kind of stuff, like the channel or like the video, subscribe to the channel or like the channel if that's the thing that you can do in your universe, wherever you're watching from, but it's not in mine. So if you can do it, do it. Leave a comment down below about what you think about us. We're going to jump right into things here. Lions hosting the boys. You have the Lions who are struggling, the Cowboys who are red hot and raring to go, and the most 2025 thing is that the Lions are going to win this game by 2 touchdowns for some unknown fucking reason that makes no sense, and we're all going to be like, why did that happen? But personally, Lions are favored by 3. They're saying on a neutral field, this is an even matchup. I like the boys +3. I like this being a close game coming down the stretch. Field goal gains absolutely a possibility for me. The over/under set at 54.5. That's a lot. That's you need a 27-27 game. That's a lot of points. I think it's doable. That's a lot. I don't love the total. And then the Lions are -175. And if you're willing to take Cowboys +3, you might as well get the plus odds and take Cowboys money line at +142. Thoughts?
My first immediate thought is just looking at certain players who weren't at practice today. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Kirby Joseph, Penei Sewell, and Taylor Decker.
Huge.
Just like those are just like the big guys. You also have Shane Zylstra, Brock Wright, Khalif Raymond, also all out. So are they going to be 100% for the game? Who knows? I think that's definitely something to monitor.
For your sake, you better hope Kirby Joseph doesn't play. Dirtiest player in the NFL, man.
Yeah.
Riley knows.
Yeah,
Riley knows.
He is pretty bad.
No, I would. After seeing the way Detroit's played the last couple of weeks, I'd take the Cowboys.
Spoon?
Yeah, if you're giving me a field goal, I'm taking the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think.
What's the points?
We've been right the past couple weeks on the Cowboys. They're hot. They're raring to go. I think this is a good spot for the Cowboys.
Also, I haven't looked at any of these game lines whatsoever, so this is the first. I usually wait till Tuesday right now for the pod to get my first glance at them. So
yeah, for sure. I don't look at them beforehand either. All right, Vikings hosting the Commanders. Vikings are -1.5. Over/unders at 41.5. I like the over. I think the Vikings can put up 24 points, and I think that naturally they will put up. JJ McCarthy will be back. Different team.
That was my big question.
JJ McCarthy will be back, and I don't know. Jaden Daniels could potentially be back. So this Washington Commanders defense isn't good. I would think a 24-23 game. They're gonna make it close. It's just the way our season's going. I see this as our last potential win of the season. So I say Vikings -1.5.
I'd take the Commanders here. It seems like the only time JJ plays well is when he's playing the Bears.
He played better against the Lions.
Oh, really? So it's just an in-division thing.
No, because he played terrible against Green Bay. God, worst game of the year against Green Bay. Makes no sense. You know what it is? It's when Kevin O'Connell decides to take the mittens off and let him just play football and play within the scheme and not try to do all sorts of weird. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go down that road. Continue.
Think both fourth quarters against the Bears, JJ has looked his best.
Yeah, absolutely. Say what you want about McCarthy. You can't deny he's clutch. When he needs to go get a score, he'll go get a score. And it doesn't make any sense to me. Which is the flashes, which is why I believe, which is why I'll be stuck in purgatory forever. So.
If Jaden Daniels is back, give me the Commanders.
That's fair.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm trying to figure out where he's at with the injury, and he's still listed as no contact in practice. That was yesterday, so I don't know what's.
Yeah, they said it was 50-50 on if he plays this week.
Yeah, I feel like he won't. I feel like they shouldn't.
I feel like they shouldn't at all.
They're not in a spot to make a run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, I guess I would lean Commanders +1.5, or just take the money line.
Okay.
But
Jets
the over looks nice too.
Jets hosting the Dolphins here. Jets are plus 2.5. Give me the Dolphins minus 2.5 all day. Over-under set at 40.5. I like the over too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Achane, Waddle. Then you got the Jets who have decently put up points throughout the seasons a couple times. Miami's not a heavyweight defense. They're not going to stop them every time. You know what I mean? Like it just screams more than 20 points a team.
Yeah. No, I'd lean Miami here, especially after the Jets benched their best quarterback.
Yeah, give me Miami in this one. They're looking pretty good these last few weeks. Yeah, and the Jets are just abysmal.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins here minus 2.5.
Cool. Browns hosting the Titans here. Give me the Browns money line. The line's at 4.5. I don't like that. This could be a touchdown game. This could be a field goal game. I don't like that. This Browns team could put up 10 points, and this Titans team could put up 7. This could be a 10-7 game we're watching.
The total reflects that. This is one of the lowest totals I've seen all year.
Yeah,
33.5.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
this
crazy.
could absolutely be a 17-15 game. That's not unrealistic.
I don't
It could be a 10-7 game.
I don't know, man. I do not see Tennessee. That their offense is what? What is their offense? I mean, it's something, but it's not any sort of a juggernaut. And what is the Browns defense? What is Browns defense at home? I mean, the Titans. We're talking about the Titans, man. The Titans are the worst team in the league right now, arguably with the Saints.
Jets, Titans, and Saints are the bottom 3 of the league, and then Minnesota's right there at 4th.
I believe in the Browns' ability to shut out the Titans and maybe put up 1 or 2 touchdowns.
I will say this:
I could see like a 14-6 game.
The Titans' one upside is that they have a decent run defense, and the only thing the Browns' offense has going for it is their run ability. Let's look and see. I'll pull up what the Browns
do. I kind of you may place a small amount of money on the over just because it is so small, so low. It may be worth throwing some dimes on it.
Let's see. They are they're their one bright side is their rushing attack, the Browns, and they're still 27th in rushing yards. So like the Titans have the advantage against their defense or against their offense. Now, I will admit the Browns have a much bigger advantage against their offense, and I think the Browns win this game, but it could be a 3-point game. Like it could still come down to.
Yeah. The more I look at it, I mean, I'm seeing 4.5s popping up. I really want to take the Titans plus 4.5. So I'm looking.
Yeah, like it could be like it's hard. It's hard. I don't like the line.
Take a glance at the Titans' schedule. If you don't know what it like, can I just go through the gauntlet that the Titans have gone through this year?
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
They're not a bad team. They have the toughest schedule.
Let me start reading these off to you. So Broncos, Rams, Colts, Texans. They did lose to the Raiders. They beat the Cardinals, so that was 2 easy ones. Then we come back and we go Patriots, Colts, Chargers, Texans, Seahawks, Jaguars. They literally have played the toughest schedule that I've not seen schedule the best.
There's only 2 teams on the entire schedule, and they're 500 against those teams that aren't playoff teams.
Yeah.
And they're 500 against non-playoff teams. They're 500 against non-playoff teams, and they're 1-11.
The Texans are technically just out, but they're still over 500.
They're a playoff team.
Yeah,
Every
single team that the Titans have played is a playoff team. Yes.
Except for the Cardinals and the Raiders, and they're 500 in those games.
Yeah.
They're 500 against non-playoff teams, and they're 1-11.
I didn't even know. I mean, we don't talk about the Titans at all. So that's just a gauntlet, dude.
A little bit of breaking news. The Steelers and quarterback Darius Slay have mutually agreed to part ways per Adam Schefter.
Wild. Another Jair Alexander situation. I remember when Green Bay Packers fans thought he was an all-pro, #1 cornerback in the NFL, And every week I'd be like, well, I would be really good too if I had constant safety help. And they'd be, he didn't have safety help. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but like I said, like you like what you said, this is probably going to be a field goal game, and I really want to lean towards the Titans. Plus, I mean, you can get 4.5s right now.
So the defense for the Tennessee Titans has played really well, or played well in 2 of the past 3 games. They played good against Houston, and they played good against Jacksonville, and they gave up more points to Jacksonville, but that was a garbage time thing. They had a positive EPA in both games. The defense played bad against Seattle, and the defense has played bad against quite a few teams. They played good against Denver, really good against Denver, actually. But that's more, I think, Denver's bad offense. They played good against the Cardinals, good against the Raiders, good against the Jags, good against the Texans. All those teams have the same thing in common of subpar offenses for the most part. And so because of that and the Cleveland subpar offense, I would say this is going to be a closer game. I'm going to go Tennessee plus 4.5. We've spent way too much time on this game. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Like I said, I just glanced at their schedule. I'm like, holy
how did we
crap,
spend the past 5 minutes talking about Browns Titans?
Yeah.
How did we do that? All right, Ravens hosting the Steelers here. Ravens are -6. I am going to take the Ravens.
Big divisional game here. I think it's easy to pick the Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think the Ravens come out and they try to beat them down by as much as they can. Honestly.
This is for the division, pretty much.
Steelers are a good football team, but I just kind of feel like they are losing. Like
Steelers and the Vikings, 2 biggest disappointments this season.
Yeah. What is the over/under on this game?
43.5. It's a good line.
Yeah.
2024. It's a good line.
I would take the Ravens here, especially as bad as that Steelers game was at home. All the boos and fire.
Booing during Renegade,
fans.
bro.
Yeah.
Booing during Renegade is crazy. Fire Mike Tomlin. Let's talk about that real quick.
Fire Mike. That's
what do you do with Mike Tomlin? Are you happy with Mike Tomlin this as the Steelers owner? Are you happy with Mike Tomlin?
I need a clear-cut better option. So I am when it comes to firing head coaches in the NFL, I do not believe in just because you're not doing good right now doesn't mean you can't be great. So I need that guy is going to be better. I need to sit down with somebody and go, you are absolutely going to lead this team to 10 wins every single year. Yeah. I need that. Otherwise, stick with Tomlin because he's going to get you 8 or 9 wins every year. You can't walk away from that to go down to 4 wins, 7 wins, 4 wins, 10 wins one year, 4 wins. Like, you can't do that.
Look at the Bears. In 2010, they made the conference championship. They fired Lovie Smith. They have had 2 winning seasons since then.
Yeah, coaching matters more so in the NFL than any other sport, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
like a good coach and good play calling can be the difference between 14-3 and what you're seeing the Vikings are this year. Kevin O'Connell called great games last year. He's not doing it this year. That's a big part of what's going on with Minnesota is Kevin O'Connell. It needs a humility check. He needs to be checked. And I don't know who's going to do it, but somebody needs to look him in the eyes and go, hey, you need to figure your shit out. And it is what it is there. But I'm going to go Ravens -6.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Falcons hosting the Seahawks. Falcons are +7.5. I'm going to take Seahawks -7.5. Yeah, that's that for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean Seahawks -7.
And I see that you can still get a 7. Yeah, there's a 7.5 here, 7 here.
Doesn't matter for me. I'm taking
if
7.5.
If it's 7, I'm gonna take the Seahawks.
Yeah, this Falcons team is. I mean, Sam Darnold had 105 yards last week, I believe. I don't remember exactly. I'll look it up here.
Yeah, I mean,
Sam Darnold had 128 yards last week. Didn't throw for a touchdown. Had a 67 quarterback rating, and they won 26-0. 2 weeks ago, Sam Darnold against the Rams throws 4 interceptions in a single game, and they lose by 3.
Yeah.
Like they don't need Darnold to go play well. The Seahawks team is good enough without him to win. And the Falcons can shut down the passing game. Doesn't matter. Seahawks are going to win this game handily.
Yep, I agree. Give me the Seahawks.
Spoon?
Yeah. No, I already said. I would take
Okay,
the
my
Seahawks
bad.
here.
Jaguars hosting the Colts here. Jags are plus 1.5. I'm going to take the Colts. I'm going to take the Colts in this game. Over-under set at 48.5. I have a hard time with that over-under. I'll take Colts minus 1.5 here.
Yeah, I would take that under. The Colts has regressed slightly over the last couple of weeks. They haven't had a whole lot of high-scoring games. I would probably lean the Colts against the Jaguars, but I could see it going either way.
I really want to take the Jags here.
Yeah,
Really?
me too. At home,
Really?
I don't know
Division
why.
game at home.
You think the Jaguars are on par with the Texans and the Chiefs?
I mean, they
Like-
beat the Chiefs. I mean,
Yeah,
what do you mean?
okay.
The Jags beat the Chiefs.
They did, but the Carolina Panthers just beat the Rams. Are they a better team than the Rams? No.
No.
Like that.
The Jags beat the Panthers too, though. So
Yeah. But
I
that's
mean,
kind of what. That's why you can't use head to head. Head to head isn't a great thing. It's the team as a whole, and this Colts team is a better team. Point blank simple. They're a better team. They're top 10 offense and top 10 defense. Jacksonville is currently sitting at 11th offense and 12th ranked defense, so they're
Give me the Jags.
upper middle of the pack.
Give me the Jags in this one. Jags at home, divisional game. I like the Jags to upset here.
yeah, man. I think this is another. This is where they split. Like I think the Jags take this one at home, and I think the Colts take the second to last game of the year in Indy.
I'm looking at
I
something
would-
here. So their 2 losses are there. So yeah, the only home losses they have are against Seattle and LA.
Two very good teams,
2 very good teams, 2 offensively driven good teams.
and they
And I
beat
believe that's what the Colts are.
they beat the Texans at home. They beat the Chiefs at home.
I believe
They
the Jaguars
beat the Chargers at home.
I believe the Jaguars can win a defensive battle at home. They can't outpace somebody, is what their schedule says to me. And so for that reason, I think they have to outpace the Colts, and I don't think they can do that. So that's why I take the Colts
That's
minus.
just first glance. That's where I would lean. I haven't looked
Yeah.
into this game by much.
Yeah. Bucks hosting the Saints. Bucks are minus 8.5. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Saints in a divisional game plus 8.5. Plus 8.5.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Plus 20, bro. Plus the Saints.
I mean,
talking
don't get me
about
wrong.
the
They're gonna
Saints.
lose. The Saints are gonna
Oh,
lose.
they're gonna lose.
Don't get me wrong. This is still the Saints we're talking
Yeah.
about, but it's a divisional game. Weird stuff happens in
Yeah,
division
and the
games.
Bucks look weird right now.
They do
Yeah,
look weird.
they would have covered this in the Miami game, and then the New England game, and then they would have also covered it in the San Francisco game, the Arizona game. So there's some games where they would have covered this, and now they're taking on a division rival. Like it just screams sucker bet for the casino trying to get people in on the Bucks. And so I think the Saints keep this.
I mean, the
within,
Bucks covered this spread in New Orleans, 23-3.
you're not wrong.
Now they're at home.
You're not wrong.
I'll have to
Which
look
even
into
more
it.
so, Bucks sucker bet the Bucks. They already did it once.
I got to see the injury
Vegas,
report
dude.
for the Bucks. I got to see what's going on there.
Vegas, man. They know everything. Bills hosting the Bengals. This is gonna be a great game now.
Yeah.
We got Joe Burrow back. We got Game back. Josh Allen's gonna be Josh Allen because he's going against the worst defense in the NFL. And I mean, I'm gonna take.
It's going to have a big week.
Are these all division games?
There's a lot of them, but no.
There's
Yeah.
a lot. The past 2 weeks there have been a lot. Past 3 weeks really, there have been a lot of division games.
Yeah.
Bills
We got
Bengals. I'm gonna take the Bengals plus 5.5. It's gonna be a shootout. Easily
Yeah.
could be a 3-point shootout. There's gonna be a couple field goals in there. Gonna leave it in an odd score. Gonna need a field goal at some point. So give me 5.5.
don't
I
hate
see
it.
this. I see this as a game where 2 minutes left, Bengals down by 6, going
Oh,
for a
that's
touchdown.
absolutely possible.
Going for a touchdown to win the game, and I don't think they get it. Give me Buffalo here.
That's why it's set at 5.5
Yeah.
instead of 6.
Give me Buffalo at
Ready?
home.
I would take the Bengals here. I think it's going to be a field goal game. What is the over-under on this?
It is
52 and a half.
52 and a half.
That's crazy.
I would probably take the over.
Not me
That's
looking up the
crazy.
weather right now.
You know what I mean? The weather.
In Buffalo
I
Nasty.
do. I want to see how cold it's going to be. If it's going to be rainy, cold.
at noon.
Oh, it's going to be the high on Sunday in Buffalo is 29 degrees. That's the high. It's going to be a cold one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but these guys live in Cincinnati. Cincinnati gets plenty cold. It's not like they're playing Miami.
Don't see any precipitation. Wind gusts aren't that bad. Because I wanted to shout out and just say the over. I want to take 52 and a half. I think just both teams keep scoring and they don't stop.
I would love to
But-
see that.
Yeah, I would probably lean Bengals plus 5.5.
Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals.
The
Raiders
Bengals?
hosting the Broncos. Broncos are minus 7.5. Give me the Raiders plus 7.5 here. Pete Carroll, tough game. Give me 21-17 Broncos.
I would take the Broncos here. I think Vegas is just too much of a trash can at the moment.
They are a trash can.
Yes.
What would that
Anybody else?
be? 3-7. Yeah, I'm looking something up real quick. I'm sorry.
What's
Talking
the over under on this? It's out of curiosity.
40.
40.5. 21-17, I'm telling you.
What are we talking? What are we talking about? We're talking about Broncos.
Jags?
Broncos. Jags.
Or Raiders. Broncos,
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah,
Sorry, I said
Broncos,
Jags
Raiders.
right there.
I mean, you can get the Raiders team total under 15.5. I don't know.
Last
me-
time they
I don't
played
think
each
that-
other, the score was 10-7.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
21-17 is a very realistic score. And
They
last
had
time they
Chip
played
Kelly.
each other, the Denver offense had a negative 16 EPA. The offense was responsible for negative 16 points.
I
When
think
was
the
that?
Raiders
When
are
did
on a
they-
downturn.
Week 10.
Week 10, so
This
still
was
fairly
3
recent.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think the Raiders are on a downturn. I think Max Crosby is getting frustrated. That's pretty clear with the Bills game. He doesn't. I don't think he's in a Myles Garrett situation like last year, and I think it's getting to him more than that. And I think Denver could pose a shutout here in
The
Vegas.
Bills game.
Yeah,
Last week?
give me Raiders team total under
We
15.
played the Chargers last week.
Chargers. Sorry, I was
Okay,
confusing.
like, the Bills
I was
game.
confusing Justin Herbert and Josh Allen.
You're good. What did you say, Spoon?
Give me the Raiders team total under 15.5.
I don't hate that. At all.
They've only covered that in one of the last 4 games, and it was a garbage time touchdown against the Cowboys. Yeah, I think that's where I go.
Yeah, I don't presume Denver loses this game. I will say that, but I don't presume Denver dominates this game. Denver is not aside from the Cowboys game against a really bad at that point the Dallas defense was struggling mightily. So that game, the Bengals game, and that is it. The two at the time, probably the worst defense in the NFL at the time, are the only 2 times this Denver team stepped on the throat of anybody. And granted, the Raiders are a bad team. Like, don't get me wrong. Raiders are a garbage football team. They're, 26th defense, 16th in yards, basically the worst offense in the NFL right now. But the defense can play sometimes. And in a division game, I see no reason why this would be a 31-12 game. You know what I mean? Something like that. It's just not gonna, in my opinion, it's not happening. I think Denver has, like I said, I think Denver's defense plays to its competition. If its competition is capable of putting up 32 points, they put up 32 points. If they're only capable of putting up 10, they put up 10. And the offense comes up late in the fourth quarter with some good play calling and some good scheme plays and makes it happen. And that some of that's attributed to luck, some of it's attributed to good play call, some attributed to the players. All the things are going right when they need it to. And that's That's winning football, and that's all that matters. I just don't. Denver isn't a run it up team to me. They just aren't that team. So that's why I lean towards the Raiders in this one. Anybody else? All right. Packers hosting the Bears. Riley. The Bears are plus 6.5.
Oh, really?
They're saying the Packers are 3.5 points better than the Bears on a neutral field and would be favored in Chicago by 0.5 point.
No, I would take the Bears here. I think it's going to be a field goal game either way. Last year, between both games, if I remember right, the point differential was 0. They beat us by a field goal. We beat them by a field goal. I think this team is better, and I think they can win in a lot of different ways. I think it'll be one of the better games this week.
I absolutely hate that I was so right about Ben Johnson. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it because he's good. He's just good.
Yeah.
He's just a good fucking football coach. He's good X's and O's. He's a good leader. He's a good everything. He does everything good, and I hate it.
Especially after that Philly game, I think that Bears locker room is on the moon right now.
Yeah, and you better believe they're going to be looking across at Green Bay going, we're not a little bro anymore.
Yeah.
We're fucking here. Like, come, we're going to come smack you in the fucking mouth. I'm taking Bears plus 6.5 and the plus 250 money line.
I'm taking Bears plus 6.5 as well.
Dalt?
Yeah, give me the Bears.
What's the over-under at?
44.5.
I think that's probably right around.
I like the over. I like the over in that.
If the over hits, I don't think it's by much. And I do
24-28.
I do feel I owe our fans an apology because I said hammer the over on the Philly game. I thought the Bears Caleb was gonna have to have an A game on it. So if I cost you money, I apologize now.
I mean, the Bears defense has shown up the past few weeks. Like, it is, like, they're ranked 25th in the league, but the past few weeks they have shown up and shown out. They had the fumble in the end zone against Pittsburgh, I believe.
Yeah.
They only give up. So the defense only gave up in the past 4 weeks. They've given up 15, 21, 17, and 20. So, and that's against the Giants, the Vikings, the Steelers, and the Eagles. So, questionable at times, not questionable at others. Their third down defense is top 5 in the league. Their third down offense is top 5 in the league. I like the Bears here. Cardinals hosting the Rams. The Rams are minus 7.5. I like the Rams here. They're going to be pissed off after dropping a game to Carolina. It's a get right game. I'm going to take Rams minus 7.5 in this game.
Yeah, I would take the Rams too.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning.
Yep, give me the Rams.
Chiefs hosting the Texans here. The over-end is set at 41.5. I'm going to take the under on that. I'm taking the under on 41.5.
I'll take the over.
The Chiefs are currently favored minus 3.5. I'm also going to take the Texans on that.
Yeah, you're giving us a field goal again with this Chiefs team.
Yeah.
Give me. It hit last week. The Texans covered it was 3.5. Yeah, it was 3.5 last week. So yeah.
So I'm gonna take plus 3.5 Texans. I'm gonna take the under on this. This is a 2017 game all day. This is a 21-14 game. This is gonna be a battle.
Yeah. No, I would lean the Texans too, especially as good as that defense has looked. The Chiefs' offense hasn't looked the same.
Yeah. Spoon? You said, oh. Dol, you haven't given your take?
I like the Chiefs in this one. Chiefs at home, coming off a hard loss. I mean, the Cowboys' defense looks really good, and the Chiefs put up 28 points on them. I think the Chiefs can win this one out.
So, before you give your take, I would like to say the Texans are currently 7-5. Their losses are to Denver by 3, Seattle by 8. They have the Jags, which is a division game, 7 points, and they started 0-3. So Tampa Bay, Baker was playing MVP level football, 1 point loss, and then the Rams at the beginning of the season, 14-9. So in their 3 losses to start the season, their opponents scored 14, 20, and 17. Their Seahawks loss was their worst, 27-19. And then they lost to Denver 18-15. This Chiefs team is not the Seattle Seahawks team. They are worse than the Seahawks. They are on right now. I think they're worse than Denver. I think they're worse than the Rams. I think they're worse than the Bucs were playing at that time. I think they're worse. They're a little bit above Jacksonville, maybe on par with Jacksonville, as we talked about earlier. So that's how I look at it. And so if you're going to give me 3.5, I think I'd be dumb not to take them.
Yeah, I'm taking Houston plus 3.5 here.
All right. Chargers hosting the Eagles. The Eagles are -3. Over under set to 40.5. Is Herb healthy? Is he playing? Do we know?
I don't know. He just had surgery, so I don't think that there's.
Well, based on that, I'm gonna run with the Eagles -3. Call it good.
Yeah, I said he's day to day ahead of Monday night's game. I'll have to wait until it gets closer to make my pick here. But
as of right now, I'm taking Eagles.
Yeah.
Yep. I would take the Eagles. I think it's kind of if they are setting that line with Herbert out of the game, it's kind of wild that it's -3 in my mind.
Well, the Eagles just haven't looked really that good.
Yeah. No, I know. I just.
Like they barely beat the Packers and the Lions. Those were 1-score wins, and then they lost to the Cowboys, lost to the Bears.
If there's one thing I know, that
they barely beat the Vikings. So
the
Eagles barely beat the Vikings. Okay, that shows how good you guys played against them.
Can I just vent about that game real quick? That was the wildest.
I think you
game.
already have. You already have.
Jalen Hurts turned into in prime Tom Brady for one game and one game only. I mean, I was like AJ Brown running down the sideline, putting out his arms, and it's just floating right into his arms. Devonta Smith, he didn't miss a pass all day. Jalen Hurts had a perfect passer rating that day, and it was just like we would stop the run, 3rd and 12, complete. Stop the run, 3rd and 14, complete. I mean, it was insane what happened on that day. I mean, that's when the wheels came off for the season, in my opinion. We had a slight glimpse of hope at the 4th quarter of the Bears game before our special teams coordinator, Matt Daniels, who should be fired right now and isn't, decided he was just going to let the Bears march their way out to the 45 on special teams. So,
in that game, it's kind of wild. That went down as a game-winning drive for Caleb, even though he didn't throw a pass.
Yeah.
They got the return, ran the ball every single play. And,
yep.
But it's a game-winning drive for Caleb.
That's hilarious.
Dumb. Other than that, one real quick look at the standings: Bears, Rams, Eagles, Bucks, Seahawks, Packers, Niners, and then right now that Packers tie is helping them keep the 6th spot over the Niners 7 because they only have 3 losses to the Niners 4, even though the Packers only have 8 wins to the Niners 9. On the NFC side, Patriots, Broncos, Jags, Ravens, with Ravens playing the Steelers this week in a huge game for the AFC North title, essentially. Chargers, Colts, Bills rounding it out. The Texans, Lions, Steelers, and Cowboys are the first 2 out. Chiefs and Panthers, 3rd teams out. Dolphins and Falcons, but after that it gets kind of almost impossible. You get down to 1% chances with the Dolphins and the Falcons, and they're on out. So right now, big games to watch this week: Lions, Cowboys, Steelers, Ravens. Those are the 2 biggest.
Bears, Packers.
Yeah, Bears, Packers.
That's essentially for the lead in the division, right?
Yeah, but let's be real. Everybody's just rooting for the pilot. I mean,
okay.
All right. Nope. Anything else you guys want to add?
Texans Chiefs is a good one too. That's a
Texans,
good
Chiefs,
wild
that's
card.
a big one. Huge one. Huge one.
So, no, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, boys. We'll see you on Sunday morning. And if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, Tell us about your day. Tell your friends about us and our day. So we'll see you next time. Peace. Alrighty, boys. Peace out.